All right, guys, we can get started. So my first slide was just a recap of events that we had. Chris, do you want to tell us about the Creole Festival?
Well, there's not much to say. I mean, I got there at 7 in the morning. It started at 11 a.m., so I pretty much helped set up, and I wasn't really there for a lot of the music because I was one of the setup people.
Oh, cool. But
it seemed like a cool event. It was a Creole United Festival, so it was like a bunch of different cultures that attended.
Nice.
A lot of food vendors, different music throughout the day, but it was a cool volunteer event. It wasn't something that I would volunteer at again. Mm-hmm. It was just a little unorganized, and on the website they said that they were going to give out free T-shirts and a free lunch for the volunteers. I didn't get to that.
Oh, that's, yeah.
It was kind of a bummer, but it was cool. It was in a really nice park in Sausalito and a really nice day, so I didn't mind at all.
Cool. And the picture was from our event at Slide Ranch. Kelly, do you want to mention that? You were there.
It was so much fun. It was a family-friendly event, and we did face painting, we made masks, and it was really cool. I would definitely recommend it for next year as well.
That's awesome. And we also had our bake sale this week. Thank you guys if you baked. Everything was really great, very festive and Halloween themed. I enjoyed the bake sale, made a lot of fun, and we made a good amount of money. So this Saturday we have an event at Ring Mountain, and it's the grassland restoration. So we're gonna meet at COM around 9:30, and we can drive together. If you wanna drive separately, you can do that too. I thought it would be easier for people to probably carpool. And this is doing more like gardening work with invasive plants and protecting the habitat on Ring Mountain. I think this one will be a lot of fun. And we have our blood drive this Tuesday. And you'll contact Catalina to make an appointment. And just keep in mind, if you do want to donate blood, there's a couple of limitations. If you recently got a tattoo or had a strange piercing, or a couple of things, or if you've traveled to a country where, I don't know, where there's malaria. Yeah. So just a couple of things to keep in mind. But just remember that if you do decide to donate blood, you're saving lives, but you're also, you knocked out your whole, I think it's the community involvement category, for your points. So you'll be completely done by donating blood, and it's for a great cause. And do you want to speak, Rob?
Yeah, sure. If anybody can see me, am I visible? Because I want to look at the hands. So
just go in front.
It's really dark. Do you guys have? Do you have lights? Or you just,
I can try. I just did the lights because of the PowerPoint, but I can.
It's really hard to see.
Yeah.
Just for a moment.
Oh, of course.
Just a moment. Okay. Hello, everybody. I just wanted to see a few hands. Who has 3.5 and higher? Just real quick. Okay, so if you don't know yet, and if maybe you received a letter from Vicky Lamsky that you're eligible to be a PTK Honor Society member. And it's also a fee like Honor Society, but we do not have an active chapter on this campus. And it's figure so what's the importance about it? You are eligible for up to maybe more 20 to 30 scholarships. There's a whole list, which I have in the transfer center. And while I'm training, I can't really give students tools or experience those scholarships because I don't really know who you guys are, who are members. And so also, there's leadership scholarships that are only available for active chapters, like you guys people involved in AGS. It's kind of similar, but there's a lot of scholarships. There's just tons. It's all about scholarships. And what happens is that the whole thing I created, I can actually train that group for you guys to be experts at scholarships, and you guys can be the experts of scholarships on the whole campus. So it'd be really cool because if someone having struggle with finding money for school or other things, this would be the place. So we're trying to activate that. And so whoever's planning or interested to become a member, please, I'm trying to create a list, so please sign up. Are you guys, anybody actually already a member or paid a fee? Two, so only two. Anybody thinking to be a member? Anybody? 3? Okay. Anybody thinking to be a member now after what I said? Or we're for sure. Okay. So this is really beneficial because the scholarships, it seems like it's hard because it's a hard process because it takes a while, but once you learn it, when you apply to 3, that's like applying for 10 because it's very repetitive and you will realize how easy it will become eventually. So that's why it's a great place to start actually mastering that. When you go on like transferring to Berkeley, for example, it's going to be all about that because education becomes really expensive once you transfer to UCs or CSUs. You have to pay for everything. Like tuition is $7,000 and more, and there's no more waivers, and there's like you have to pay for a lot of stuff that you never thought of. And once that happens, you start thinking, where do I get the money? And so scholarship is one place. Okay? Okay, that's all. I'm going to pass the sheet and whoever are interested to put their information. Who is part of PTK, please put their name, and who is planning to be put maybe or planning on the in parentheses. Okay? Sounds good. Thank you.
That's all. There's that.
Yeah, trying to figure out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Phi Theta Kappa is,
From what I've heard from Meryl, it's a really great organization. I joined it last year, but like Meryl said, we don't have an active chapter at College of Marin. But like I received so many emails from them about different scholarships and different conferences that they have and things like that. I also get a lot of recruitment emails from schools because they have my information and they know about me. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if anyone else that is in it has gotten those emails too, but yeah, it's a really great opportunity. Okay, and ASCOM is having a Halloween party on Halloween. It's from 7 to 10 in the cafeteria. And you'll still have time to go out afterwards if you want to go out for Halloween night. There's going to be different carnival games, free food, there's a DJ, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. ASCOM has been really working hard to put this event on. So we want to show up and support them. So again, that is on next Friday. Can't believe that's Halloween. Crazy. And for those of you that have been thinking about Light the Night, it's not too late to sign up. We will be walking next Saturday, and we're still looking for members to join our team. It's really going to be a lot of fun. There are going to be other AGS chapters walking with us, so we'll get to meet other members from different schools, which will be really cool. And it's really great. I talked to a chapter recently in Hayward, and they raised over $1,000, just them, for Light the Night, which is awesome. So it's really cool to kind of see what other chapters are doing and that they're really excited about it. So if you're still interested, there's a link to sign up, and that is posted on our Facebook group. If you go to the event page for Light the Night, there's a link to join our team. So I highly recommend it, and if you do join or if you're planning to walk with us, you can send a link to all of your family and friends asking for donations. You can post it on your personal Facebook page or other social media. And it's a really great cause. So if you're thinking about joining, highly recommend it. And on Saturday, November 15th, we're going to be working with the native plants at Turtle Island, which is a nonprofit that protects marine wildlife. And it's in the Lagunitas watershed, which I think will be really cool. I've done some hikes over there, and it's kind of cool to know we're maintaining that and we're helping protect that. So that'll be on Saturday, November 15th, and it'll be from 10 to 2 o'clock. I will be posting all of these events online so you can refer back to them. But I'm really excited about this one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And this one sounds really fun too. It's on Saturday, November 22nd, and we will be building trails in Chinacam State Park. And I'm pretty sure REI is sponsoring this event, so I think there's going to be free food and maybe some giveaways. And they're also going to teach us about safety for hikers and bikers and all sorts of stuff. So again, I think this one sounds really cool. We have a bit of time to think about it, but it's on Saturday, November 22nd from 9 to 1. And on Friday, November 28th, we are going to be volunteering at the Parade of Lights in Santa Fe, which is basically a big winter festival. There's going to be crafts different activities. Apparently they're doing snow sledding, which is going to be pretty cool. So we're going to work this event and maybe explore the festival afterwards. And that is from 5 to 9. I think it'll be really fun, a great, easy way to get your points. So yeah. And for those of you that didn't see it, our sweatshirts are available. We have a bunch here if you want to buy one. If not, we have them all in the office so you can swing by whenever you'd like. And they are $35. I've already worn mine. It's really comfortable. I know some of you got yours yesterday. They're awesome. So we have a bunch of sweatshirts here if you're thinking of buying one. And our next meeting is going to be on Wednesday, November 5th and Thursday, November 6th from 1 to 2. For those of you, I just want to remind you to start thinking about all of your points because we're already a little bit over halfway done with the semester, and I definitely recommend start writing things into your point sheets. You need a minimum of 8 hours for community service. So I would start thinking about it because it'll get stressful if it's like finals week and then you have to volunteer, and I highly recommend starting that before it gets too late into the semester. We have a lot of fun together. We have great opportunities, and it's really fun to do it with your friends. And I would just take a look at your point sheet and check out the categories and start keeping track of it because it's going to fly by really quickly. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, is there like a master list? Because sometimes we sign up.
Yeah, we're keeping track of stuff too, but on the point sheet from your packet at the beginning of the semester, it says all of the categories and you start filling it in, and then you'll turn it in at the end of the semester.
Okay. Is this
Yeah.
where we can talk to find out our community out and service hours?
I mean, we can check it out what we have recorded, but it's your responsibility to be writing it down and taking care of it and recording it. And we kind of just double check it and make sure you were there and stuff like that. But if you don't have your packet anymore, all of those documents are available on the College of Marin website. There's an Alpha Gamma Sigma page, and there's a page on that website labeled Documents, and you can print out all the documents and look at the different categories. Yeah, sure. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay, well, thank you for coming to the meeting. If you'd like to buy a sweatshirt, we have a bunch of different sizes here for you to take a look. And I will see you hopefully at some of our events or at our next meeting. Thanks.